Hello everyone, it's Jessica and I'm back with another scrapbook process video for you for 30 days of sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, and this is day 13, and this is a lovely sketch by Amaryllis Doria for creative scrappers. And this particular sketch features a large doily element, or two doilies that are layered, but when I was reading through my paper stash, I loved this paper by Simple Stories, and I decided to use that. So instead of using a doily, I am just featuring this very large kind of mixed media heart in my layout, and that's going to be kind of my focal point for my background. And then I'm adding some texture paste on here with a stencil, and this is just a heart stencil, and using some paper Glitz by Picket Studio in Black Rainbow. So it's really sparkly and pretty in person, and I just kind of set that aside to dry while I map my photos with just some smooth white cardstock. And then I am just going to cut those out. So here's my photos, and here is the collection I'm pulling out to see if there's any other papers that I want to use to back my photos with, again to do kind of like a double matte. And then I'm going to actually distress those edges. So I just pulled out a piece of the pink heart paper in here, and then I'm going to look for another piece of pattern paper to use as my background element, since the sketch has a couple pieces of paper there as well. So I'm just going to mat these on this pink one with the little hearts, and then cut those out, and I'm going to distress those edges with my Close to My Heart edge distresser. And then I am going to cut another strip out of this cute little heart paper, and I'm going to use that as my background feature point. And then I'm just kind of looking through this to see if there's anything else that I want to use. I see this cute little, it's one of the cards that you can cut apart from this collection, and it looks super cute, and I think that would be really adorable to use as my kind of journaling right there. And then I'm going to add some additional journaling at the, I can't talk today, journaling at the bottom as well. So my kids are actually not home, so it's super quiet in my house today, which is a rare occasion. It's kind of weird not hearing their pitter patter or them playing with the toys or anything. So I'm taking advantage and editing this video tonight. So I am just going to distress these edges as well, just to give those some added texture and kind of make them pop a little bit. And then I'm going to adhere both my photos here. So I've kind of switched up this layout of the sketch a little bit. Instead of using two large horizontal photos, I'm using some vertical set photos. And I want to create a border on this, since I didn't use a really super large doily for the whole entire page. I'm going to create a border around the outside edge of my paper as well. So I'm just going to cut my top piece of paper down a bit to make that fit on there how I want it. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim out the middle of the black piece of cardstock, because I want to save as much of that paper as I can, because it's really pretty with the little plus signs and different colors and things. So I want to save the middle part to use on other projects. So I'm just going to cut that real quick with my X-Acto knife to preserve the middle. So here is my border frame, and I'm just going to adhere it to my main piece using my ATG gun. And as you can see, my my paper Glitz has now dried, so it's good to go. And then I'm just going to start popping in my elements again, and kind of seeing where I want those to go. And I want to start on my title here. I found a bunch of things that I want to use from Elle's studio, so I'm going to use some chipboard stickers, I'm going to use some die cuts, and some various elements there. And then I am also going to be using the Heart Jane alphas. So I'm going to be stamping the alphas on this kind of purplish pink paper, and then I'm going to cut them out with the die set that goes with it. So here you see me pulling this out. I'm going to make this say helper. Sorry, I'm stuck on my last layout. I used Snuggle on one of my last layouts, so I thought that's what this one said, but it does not. This one says helper. So these are photos of my little one. He was actually helping me with the laundry, and he is just such an amazing big helper all the time. He wants to help me unload the dishwasher, and he wants to help with the clothes and putting things away and cleaning things up. So it's absolutely wonderful. He is my sweet little helper, so I'm gonna make my title reflect that. And then I'm just going to do some little border strips here on the top and bottom with this lacy punch. This is like kind of like a doily punch. So I'm going to pull that out and do just a little strip on the top and the bottom. Because in the sketch it looked like there was a little border strip on where the journaling is. So I am just kind of trying to mimic that as much as I can and pull that into my layout. And then I'm just using some foam squares to pop up a few of these little elements. And then I'm just adhering my photos down with my ATG gun again. And I'm going to adhere those strips back behind that big element. And just kind of making sure that that's straight because it doesn't look straight. So I'm just kind of pulling it up and shifting that around a little bit. And then I'm going to pop this bottom one in there. And I'm going to also use the new Elle's heart die set that I recently picked up as well. I'm going to die cut a whole bunch of hearts and put them in here. And then I'm going to just kind of find little bits and pieces from Elle's as well, just to pop in there to finish off my layout. So while I finish embellishing this, I will pop some music in here, and then I will pop in again at the end with my finished layout. But in the meantime, I'll just mention quick that you can play along with us in our Facebook group, which I'll link below for you. It's just Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches group, and she does this several times a year, but you can play along every day, and there's a new sketch posted every day for you. And it's just for fun. It just gives you lots of inspiration, and if you're stuck and kind of in a scrapbooking rut or kind of having like a creative block, it does give you lots of inspiration and sparks creativity for you. So sketches are a great way to get some pages finished and into your books. So yes, you can play along with us in our Facebook group at any time. So again, I'll pop some music in here while I finish this up, and then I will jump in at the end of this just to chat with you. So here is my finished layout. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you can play along with us in the Facebook group. And if you liked this video, please feel free to hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment. Let me know if you have any questions or anything. So again, I hope you enjoyed this and have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.